now to this developing story. We are monitoring where the world boxing champion Anthony Joshua is recuperating in a hospital following a road accident that occurred along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway on Monday. Two passengers who lost their lives in this incident were identified as Ayodele Kelvin Olu, 36-year-old, a Nigerian British citizen, and Gamishino, also 36 years, a British citizen. The special advisor to the Ogun State Governor, Kayode Akimade, said Governor Dapo Abiodun has visited the hospital where Joshua was receiving treatment and expressed his condolences to the families of the deceased, and was later joined by the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Now, both governors remained at the hospital for several hours to oversee the situation and ensure that appropriate medical care was provided. Speaking on this incident, Governor Abiodun said Anthony Joshua remains in a stable condition and is receiving appropriate medical attention. It also added that it is satisfied with the quality of care being provided by the medical team. And TVC News correspondent Mian Akri joins me for more update on this development. Mian, you are right in front of the hospital where the boxing champion is receiving treatment. How much more details have you been able to gather for us?
Well, thank you. And indeed, I must say that the eyes of the world is on Nigeria. And certainly, it's about Anthony Joshua, who was in the squared ropes some days back before Christmas against YouTuber Jake Paul. He won, and then the last 24 hours has not been news of celebration. Rather, it's been mixed reaction and emotions as far as sports is concerned. Well, let me start with the fact that one of the updates we are tracking at this point is the fact that we understand that apart from the two persons who died in that fatal accident along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, which is Ayodele Lateef and Sina Gami, rather, we can confirm that we told that the driver of the car may also be here at the Duchess International Hospital receiving treatment. But we will keep tabs on that and track that for you, because it's one of the news we're monitoring at this point in time. Apart from Anthony Joshua, we understand that the driver of the car may likely be here also. He survived the crash and is receiving treatment. I must also say that to my left-hand side is an inscription of the emergency center of the hospital. So we will keep tabs on that to tell you about the state of the driver and Anthony Joshua. But earlier, we confirmed from Matchroom Promotions, who are the management of Anthony Joshua. They confirmed that Joshua is in stable condition and he will be in Nigeria for a while for observation. So that's the situation at this point in time. But let's talk about the departed souls. May their gentle soul continue to rest in perfect peace. Sina Gami and Ayodele Lateef. If you take a look at the social media, the sporting world and the boxing world at this point in time are mourning, and tributes of messages have been flocking in. Jake Paul, who fought Anthony Joshua, tweeted and said life is much more important, and to the departed souls, he said rest in peace. But then for Sina Gami, this is one important person in Anthony Joshua's corner that will be really missed by Joshua and indeed Matchroom Boxing Promotions. This is so because Gami, we can confirm, was a specialized sports rehabilitation and injury prevention coach. He was in Joshua's corner in the year 2017 when he beat Klitschko. And that was a defining moment, or one of the defining moments in Joshua's career. He was in the corner, and now he is dead. So it's really, really sad and emotional at this point in time. But the news we're getting is the fact that the driver of the car is also at the Duchess International Hospital, and Anthony Joshua, who has been confirmed to be in a stable condition.
Right, Million, you have a more in-depth knowledge of sport. Of course, we expect to hear the impact of the loss of the lives of these two persons who lost their lives, especially on the sporting industry. But talk to us. We understand that the governor of Lagos State and also the governor of Ogun State earlier visited the boxing champion. What did they say? Were you able to speak to them? Who else has visited the champion today?
Okay, so I must confirm that, yes, you are right. It's the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and also the envoy, the British envoy, were at the Duchess International Hospital to pay visits to Anthony Joshua, wish him quick recovery, and also I must say that the Ogun State governor has been working hand in hand with the Lagos State governor to indeed see that Anthony Joshua gets the best of treatment. And that was one of the promises the governor of Ogun State and Lagos State made it to the president when he spoke with Joshua and also his mother. The Director General of the National Sports Commission also visited Anthony Joshua, and all this happened between yesterday, and this morning. So this morning we're getting all the activities that happened behind the scene.
All right,
last night,
all right, I'll put your note for a moment. We have the DG National Sport Commission, Bukola Olopade. It's good to have you join us at this time. Would have been better under, some other positive circumstances. But you were one of the first persons to visit the boxing champion. Give us an inside view as to what's going on, particularly his health and how he is responding to treatment.
Thank you very much. Like you rightly mentioned, one would have wanted to be on TVC talking about more positive things than this very sad occurrence yesterday. I got the news, I think immediately happened, and I was able to get in touch with the Ogun State officials, the governor and everybody. And I want to sincerely thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his swift phone call to the champion yesterday to put his mind at rest. And also thank Governor Abiodun and Governor Sanwo-Olu, who sat for 4 or 5 hours in the hospital just to ensure that Anthony Joshua got the best of treatment. I eventually joined them also last night at the hospital, and I can say confidently that he's receiving some of the best treatment that he can get anywhere in the world.
Also talk to us about, those who unfortunately lost their lives in this incident. How's the family reacting, and, how much of impact will this have on the sporting world, not just in Nigeria, but at the global stage?
As expected, it's a huge impact it will have on the individuals involved. Of course, the sporting industry is shaken by this. You must also look at those two gentlemen as not just his associates, but his brothers. And when I spoke to him yesterday, when I was at his bedside yesterday, he did say to me that, everything comes from God, and to God we give praises. He's taking his stride. I know it's still early days. The impact is still not heavy on him, but this is not something that is so easy on anybody. Losing people who are meant to be your brothers and who are always in your corner at the time that you need them to be in your corner. But you see, I take solace in the fact that we give praises to God that today he is alive despite losing 2 very good friends. It would have been worse than this. Again, I'm very proud of the people of Ogun State around the accident area who rallied around to save Anthony Joshua's life and take care of the diseased gentleman. But I'm also proud of the medical team that is looking after him. I'm right at the hospital again.
Okay.
The hospital again to go inside and see that things are going on well.
We're still on this story, and we hope to speak to you once again as soon as we can't get more information as to the health of Anthony at the moment. Thank you for talking to us at this time, DG National Sports Commission, Bukola Olopade. Well, our senior reporter, Kazim Olowe, is also at the scene of the accident in Ogun State to bring us updates. Kazim, talk to us. You have been covering this accident, unfortunate accident, since yesterday. Paint us a picture as to what has been going on and how the aftermath of this accident has been in Ogun State.
Well, currently now, the truck has been taken away. It's been towed away, and of course, the SUV has also been taken away. So the situation here is that the environment, the roadside is free. Nothing will be left. Nothing is left behind except for the shattered glasses and the broken particles that we spotted on the spot. But while on the field here, I met the assistant National Corps Marshal of the FRSC, and Oladele, who was also on the spot, or she was on the spot assessment with officials of the FRSC. And she confirmed that reports that they got is that the SUV, the tire of the SUV got burst on the speed, and that was what led to the accident that caused the fatality. Also, eyewitness also confirmed that they heard the sound of the burst tire, and that was what led. Prior to this time, we've been asking why would the driver from the right side, but from this spot now and from charge of Lagos and Ogun, she confirmed, and Oladele, she confirmed that it was due to the burst tire of the SUV that led to the and because the SUV was also on, it was in top speed, so that actually the driver was unable to navigate, maneuver the situation, and that was what led to the accident, the unfortunate accident. But so far so good. The people of the area, they say they commended the FRSC, and they also appreciate God that Anthony Joshua is also, responding to treatment in hospital in Lagos. Also in Shagamu, the family house, everything is calm in the family environment. In fact, any moment from this time, we'll be hearing from the family, direct from the family, to speak to us about how the family is responding to the situation.
All right, Kazim, we'll be back to you as soon as you have that update for us. Thank you for joining us at this time. That's our senior reporter, Kazim Olowe, live for us in Ogun State, and also our correspondent who is in front of the hospital, the Doctors Hospital, where Anthony Joshua is receiving treatment. Mia Nekiri will come to you as soon as we can. Thank you for joining us at this time. Well, coming up on TVC News at 1, Kebbi State Government dismisses earlier report of bomb blast at the Bagodo General Hospital.